Showtime!
Hey! Amit, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening!
Good evening.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday night. It's the Monday night Sharon and Jamie Travel Cruise and Travel Chat Show. Do we call it that, or
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're just
Monday night. We're just hanging out. What's going on? Lovely to see you kids here. We hope you're doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
We have got a lot of excitement going on in the house. We do, yes. Mom just got home.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's a big deal.
I thought you were referring to like plans.
Maybe there's big plans too. I'm just saying there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of activity. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying to get something out of Jamie, but I'm having.
Oh yeah, no, I am locked down I'm like an oyster before it's been shucked. Sharon, it's a beautiful evening. It's a beautiful Monday here in Arizona. We hope you guys are enjoying some beautiful weather where you are. You know what? I'm curious. Let me know really quick in the comments. What's the weather like by you guys? Just quick temperature. Give me an update so I can see what you guys are up to. Let's give a big old welcome to.
It's about. I would say it's a high 80 right now.
Oh yeah.
Probably mid 80.
Oh yeah.
And it's sunny.
It was. Hold on. Did we just have a little bit of a Oh, are we having a little connectivity issue right now? I'm not sure. I see some turning and burning there. I'm just checking my little side screen here. Oh, it could just be me on the Wi-Fi too. Have no fear and don't worry about that.
I don't know. Is everything?
I don't know. You guys will let us know right away if
if
anything wonky's happening.
Yeah, if we froze up there.
So yes, so it's about 80 here. It's been beautiful, gorgeous, sunny bluebird skies. Let's see what's going on with you guys. And really quick, thank you so much, Larry Thomas, for the super chat.
Thank you, Larry.
Larry says, hello, SAST and travel crew from Fairfield Inn and Suites at Bradley International Airport. We hope everybody had a great weekend and have a fabulous week. Same to you guys. Larry and Elaine, lovely to see you guys.
I hope you're having fun wherever you're at.
Yeah, they gotta be there. There's gotta be somewhere if they're at the airport or something like that. So I mean, they're on their way somewhere. I have a feeling.
On the way.
Yes, give us a scoop, Larry. Don't keep us in suspense like that. All right, let's jump in and say hi to a few folks here. Let me get in the chat. Let me catch up all the way down to the chat. I feel like we were on time tonight when we started the show. That doesn't always happen. So let's see who's out there. Let's say hi to some folks, and then we're going to get into what do we have going on. Did Sharon go ahead and do something, book something else for the end of the year? I think maybe she did this. She's going to tell you about it. Sharon's got some passport news to talk to you guys about this evening. And I don't know, whatever else you guys want to talk about and chat about, throw it in the chat and we'll see what's going on. So, same weather as yours. Sherry Smith says in Arizona. Vonna B. Well said it's the same weather. Michael Giovanni, what's up? Hollywood, Florida, 99 today.
Oh.
Ashley Swartz is in Phoenix, so the same way. Everybody's like, oh, we're in Phoenix, it's the same weather. Hot and windy for a baby alive fun. Chris Ehrlich, what's going on? David Green, hello. Sharon Clarkson, how you doing? She says it's 16.
Oh my
God. Jeez, Sharon, okay. You just won.
Goodness.
You won the whole thing. Daniel Fields is here. Carla McClendon's in the house. Christina V. Beth and Doug Ullinger, how you guys doing? Robert Rayburn, love it to see you. Cruising on the high seas is here. What's up, guys? Let's see. Dan Zolch is here. Vivian Murdoch. Anthony Simone is here. Of course, the amazing, the talented nautical nurse Nancy is in the house. Nancy, love to see you. I was so excited to see Nancy's one more video from our group cruise, which I think was like 2019 or something, but that's okay. We're glad to see the video.
Those have come out and brought back.
Oh my God, they're fantastic. And of course, Leanne Francisconi is here. Lovely to see those ladies. The hammer and the nail, respectively, in the chat. Hold down the fort, keeping everybody behaving. Snowing at Chris Ehrlich's house. That's unbelievable. Clear 55 degrees in New Jersey for Aspen ATC. Scott King's in Key West. 18 for cruising on the high seas. JP Travel Adventure says it's chilly. Cheryl Rosinski says it's chilly in Wisconsin. High upper 50s this week in East Tennessee for Charlene Morton. Katie Jackson, what's up? Sonia H. Mike V says it's 42 degrees. Sonia's in Southern California. Mary Ellen Dillon says it was sunny today, 54 degrees. Hey, Mary Ellen, how you doing? I feel like we were just talking to you the other night.
Oh.
Let's see. The Beach Life says, "Yeah, you glitched out for a minute."
Oh,
It
okay.
might be. We have house guests right now. We're not gonna lie. We have house guests. There's a lot.
Sharing the Wi-Fi.
We are sharing. Yes, we are sharing Wi-Fi and internet with a lot of folks right now. It is crazy. There's a lot of internet being strung out through the house. So we'll see how that holds up for us. Let's see what else. What else do we have here? Someone needs to call Jamie and tell him to get this show going. Said Gary Weld. What's up, Gary? Tony Jackson's here. What's going on? Crazy Cat Traveler, Classy Cruiser, Cali, 87 degrees. Might get some snow tomorrow, said Sue O'Connor. Oh my God, Sue. Unbelievable. Traveling Hawk is here. Lindy Lou, Hank Shannon, Stephen Hayes, Alex Robletsky. Houston is actually cool, at least for this time of the year. A nice 74. That sounds awesome. Portland,
Sounds
Oregon
perfect.
for Charlie Gallo. Christina V, it's 48 and cloudy. Steven Z says, give SAS an early thumbs up. Thank you. That's very
Thank
cool,
you,
isn't it?
Steven.
Jordan said, you're good now. Cool. Rick said it was 38 up in Prescott this morning. Ooh, Amy, that's a little chilly up there, but he knows that you're keeping it warm down here for him. Lovely to see you, by the way, Amy Elke, and we saw her the other night as well. Reddington Beach, Florida is chiming in. Let's see. Beach being in Wisconsin right now. It's going to be mid-80s, said Kathy Soltz. Kathy, you're probably right. Terry Marburger is here. Dylan Seaman, Rayleigh Creative Travel. What's up, Blaine? I had a minute to chime in and say hi to Blaine on his live stream. That always goes on right before ours every Monday night. Make sure you check him out there on Rayleigh Creative Travel. Marty's 61 clear in Atlanta. So a lot of great weather coming in. A lot of great weather reports. Thank you guys for letting us know how you guys are doing. I'm going to try to catch up to the chat a little bit now. Rich P says, you both look great. Awesome. Thank you, Rich.
Bonnie Brown. Oh, Robbie O'Malley's right, 60 degrees there.
Robbie, you will take that up there in the Northeast, won't you? You'll take that every day and twice on Sunday, for crying out loud. Oh, Nancy Field's in the house. Daniel and Nancy are back. They had a very exciting, but what she says is not relaxing vacation. Well, they're
not relaxing.
Listen, Nancy and Daniel Fields, they are superstars in the community that they're in the casino community. And wherever they go, people want autographs, they want photos taken, they're asked to make speeches and stuff like that, do testimonials, and they don't have a lot of free time, so they're very, very busy. Nancy noticed my shirt.
Yeah, Jamie got all dressed up for.
I am dressed up tonight. Sharon, what are you drinking this evening?
I see. Oh, Erica Amati. Hi, Erica. I have a cranberry kind of martini with.
What are those, blue cheese stuffed olives?
No, they're not.
Oh my God, you just lost one.
They're grapes. They're frozen grapes. Oh.
Wow.
I wanted to kind of decorate.
You're mixing it up nice tonight.
No, I'm back on the stick.
Don't spill that. Do not.
Oh, well.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh boy, that's gonna be.
Off the stick.
Come on, you gotta eat that grape right now. Eat the grape.
Just have to...
Okay. Don't let that grape fall out in the middle of drinking. It'll make a hot mess.
I've been drinking wine lately.
I like it. I like when you mix it up, frost it up a little bit, as they say. That's what the kids say, isn't it? Frost it up, mix it up. Tess Almond is here. Not only great weather coming, I have a feeling there's some great cruise news coming soon too, said Tess Almond. I hope so. It's been, I don't know, there's like lots of like chatter of cruise news and stuff, but since the last time we saw you, I don't know that there's necessarily anything new. There's
nothing definite.
Yes, they're battling with the CDC. Florida, everyone's going head to head. Everyone's arguing and yelling. Yeah, it's like there's nothing new. I mean, nothing else going on that we really have to report from a news standpoint.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Nothing. So we're kind of waiting, like everyone else. For something exciting to happen. Either we're gonna start fast, or not. I'm gonna a while longer.
Yeah. Who knows?
We're still waiting. But Carnival decides out of the get out. So we'll see. Kind of hanging in there and try not to focus too much on it because I don't know. We've been through this for over a year now, and kind of getting a little frustrating at times, and it's kind of the same. Kind of putting it in the back of our minds. We're making our plans for the rest of the year and hope everything well and get to do all the things we want to do and don't get to well. Kind of have to have a different attitude because it gets too frustrating. That and very depressed that they can't cruise.
Yeah, I'm definitely
you know?
depressed. Sharon, that is very well said. Outstanding, Sharon.
So,
Fantastic. Hey,
so
Rhonda
we're-
Carney said Sharon's voice keeps cutting out. I kind of noticed it last week too.
Oh.
I think it's just Sharon.
Oh.
She's not as loud and
it's
obnoxious as
the-
I am.
It's probably the microphone, and the microphone's down here on my side. But it's probably when I turn this way and talk, does it cut out more? Like, it might be because I turn my head.
You're learning so much about microphones.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The beach life. Thank you so
Have
much.
to try to stare at the microphone.
He said Sharon is cutting out really bad when she's talking. All right, so
Okay.
let's do this, and let's make sure that Sharon is right here and talking loud and
Let
being.
us know if it continues, because we don't really have any way of knowing. So, I mean, tell us so we can try to adjust the microphone.
That's right.
I'll try to quit turning my head, but it's hard. When I talk, I move.
You need to not move the entire night. You just need to
I'm
talk
always
straight
moving all
at.
over the place.
You
I
just
can't
keep
sit
talking
still.
that way the whole time, and everything's gonna be fine. Everything will be fine, Sharon.
Okay, I'm
Everything
gonna stare at the microphone.
Some other names we gotta say hi to. So we did say hi to Rhonda Carney's out there. Butch Catahome, what's going on? Spiker's Crazy Adventures are here. Dave and Brandy's Excursions are in the house. What's going on, guys? Lovely to see you. There's Anthony Simone. Let's see. Cruising on the High Seas says, Sharon, how many cruises have you been on, and what cruise lines? Quick cruise question for you.
Let's see. I think I've been on 31 or 30. I think 31. And we've been on a lot of Carnival cruises. We've been on Royal Caribbean
And there you go.
There you go.
That's your answer. Thank you, Sharon. The ship show is here. What's going on, John? Lovely to have you in the house tonight. Wanda Ernstberger is here. Hello, hello. Nina Crennan, I see you out there as well. Stephen Hayes says, we don't have one booked till a year from now on the Mardi Gras, so just going to sit back and see this all unfold.
Yeah.
You're kind of right about that, man. That's totally the way to go. That is definitely the way to go. Hank Shannon is having dinner. Have a great dinner. Hank, lovely to see you. Katie Jackson's here. Says she's still cutting out. I don't know. Am I like totally clear and sounding normal? And yeah, Crazy Cat Traveler says you can hear Jamie with a mic or no mic. All right, you need need to project yourself that way more. Babe.
Okay. Is it better now?
Hello. Go up to the mic and say, hello, my name's Jimmy.
Hello, my name's Jimmy.
I
don't know. Is it any better now when I'm closer to the mic? Let us know.
There you go. Annette Tallman says, Sharon, you just have to speak up. You keep cutting in and out.
Yeah, but I don't know if I speak louder. I don't know if I think the cutting in and out isn't going to matter if I speak louder if I'm cutting in and out.
Well, that's good. Then do you just stay closer or speak louder, Sharon?
Yeah, I don't want to sit like this. So let me know if it's better right now when I'm talking, because I'm closer. We'll just have to pull the mic down closer or something like that.
It's better, and there's a good view of Sharon's nose, is what John said. So that's perfect. Excellent.
Oh
excellent.
My gosh.
Yes,
okay.
just sit like that all night.
So can we move this down then?
Oh my gosh, Sharon, you can move it down if you want, but who knows what's going to happen.
I don't want to mess.
We're doing a whole thing here. We're doing.
What is it?
Okay, there you go.
Sharon's cutting. Oh.
Yeah, look at yourself there. You can't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
need to get back.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. We'll see if this is better. Probably not, but I don't know. We usually don't have this problem. So
Lindy Lou said we can. Yeah, we don't. I don't know what the deal is.
Maybe there's something wrong with the mic. We might need.
How dare you? There's nothing wrong with that microphone. That's the top of the line blue Yeti microphone right
I
there.
don't know. Well.
All right, we're gonna work it out.
Maybe we need our own mic.
We'll figure it all out, and we'll see how it all goes. Let me see. Okay.
Or maybe something happened with the adjustment side.
No, there's no adjustments on the side.
There's something over here.
No.
Right.
No, that's no. You're fine. Anyway,
Okay.
all right.
Anyways.
So Sharon, tell us loudly and clearly a little bit. You got a little bit of a passport story to talk about, don't you?
Not a big passport story. I was just going to share this with if there's anyone out there that is thinking about getting a passport in the near future or needs to update their passport. We recently had to renew Matthew's, and with him being 16 now, it was almost like getting a brand new passport. When you're kids, they're only good for 5 years. Once they turn 16 and they renew it, it's good for 10 years. And it's have to do a whole new, like brand new passport. You can't just do mail it and do a regular renewal. So, and right now it's hard to find a place to get a passport. The only place doing them here are the post office, and I had to make an appointment like way out, and I had to go to one that wasn't as close to our house as I had hoped for. But anyways, that's another story. Just to get in. So I finally got his appointment, and we made it there April 2nd. And the passport, the website's saying that it's taking 10 to 12 weeks to get your passport, a passport, or 6 to 8 weeks for an expedited. So since we didn't have any international travel coming up, now I went ahead and just did the regular one, and I thought I'll just take my chances. I'm kind of glad I did now because I've saved us $60, and his passport is supposed to be here on the 21st. So that's less than 3 weeks, and it was not expedited. So right now, passports are coming back pretty quickly, and I did verify that it's supposed to be in the mail on the 21st. And so anyone that needs a passport, now might be the time to do it, because I think when travel does resume more and cruise, people are going to remembering like, ooh, I need to get my passport updated. I better do this now. And I think traveling will pick up more, and then more people will be applying for the passport.
Oh my God! Imagine all the people that go to get on a cruise ship and they take out their passport and they realize at the last minute that it's expired, or it's like 3 months from being expired.
Well, especially now with a lot of some of the cruise lines sailing from other places that you need a passport to get to. Mm-hmm. So I just thought I would share that it's less than 3 weeks come back right now without expediting it.
Well, so, and that's been your experience. Somebody said, do you?
And I did.
What about photos?
Well, I did. A couple people that I had seen post something recently, Facebook group we have, Cruising Carnival with Kids. I had mentioned that they got their kids' passport back in a couple weeks as well. So I think that the timing right now is just good with the passport.
There you go.
Pictures, yeah. If you need a picture, it's the same. You just have to either you can take your own picture, or you can pay for them to take your picture where you get your passport renewed or passport. We just paid to have them do it there. It's just easier, because you do anything wrong with it, not perfect how they want it, send it back. So it's worth the extra $10 or $15.
Excellent. Crazy Cat Travis said, "Now you know that we're all really here just to hear Sharon." Thank you, Crazy Cat. Listen, I'm not confused. I know you're just here for Sharon.
Did I cut out when I was talking? But someone's got to
turn on the machine and fire things up and connect to the internet here. So that's my job. That's what I have to do.
I don't know if I might have been cutting out some half of that.
No. Everyone said that you're good to go now. Everything's fine. Charles Honnet's here. What's going on? Karen Griswold said, "Jamie, she's silently giving you permission to buy new equipment by saying there could be an issue now with you talking smack about the microphone." You're kind of saying it's okay to get a new microphone.
I got it. You got on here before me, probably say, so that I would I would say oh yeah, go buy new equipment.
You got me.
Yeah.
You got me, Sharon. You got me.
Oh my gosh.
You got me. There's a question. Oh my God. I think I just spit. Michaela Reynolds said, "What do y'all think of the Royal Caribbean cruise in late October? Me and my friend have it booked." You mean the October 24 cruise that we're on out of New York?
That's
that's Norwegian. So never mind. So which Royal Caribbean cruise? If it's late October, I hope the heck that it's going to be sailing because we have our cruise out of New York in late October, and that thing better sail. We need it to sail.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about late October for any now in the fall. Oh, speaking of cruises, booked. We did book another cruise.
We did? What was the last cruise we told them we booked last week?
Last week we had booked the Norwegian Joy for August 7th. And we booked another cruise this last week. So we booked some of you know Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas was Los Angeles. So we booked the November 26th sailing on Navigator of Thanksgiving weekend. So Thanksgiving weekend Navigator of the Seas out of LA.
But it's not that. Is it? It's the day after. So we're going. We're cruising on Black Friday. Is that what you're talking about?
Black Friday.
Is that what you're telling me?
If there's even a Black Friday anymore, I think it's more like Black Wednesday now.
Oh, you're right about that.
But yeah. So we're gonna leave on Friday. It's just a 3-day going to Ensenada, and back. But we wanted to jump on it, and that time just worked. Jamie's off that weekend after Thanksgiving, like perfect time to jump. So we're gonna go check out the Navigator.
Neil Drucker said, Sharon, you're still breaking up at times. So you have to be like louder. No, don't turn that way because then you'll be totally out of the camera. I don't know what the deal is, but you just got to be loud and proud and be loud and obnoxious like me. Did Sharon have both drinks already? Said T. Neil. Maybe that's what it is. You need to have another drink.
Oh no, I need a drink.
Well, see, you're getting quiet, and when you get quiet like that. Can't hear Sharon again. What did I miss? Said Derek Sleva. Derek, you missed passport information, and Sharon. Sharon announced that we have a Navigator of the Seas cruise that we're going to be going on the day after Thanksgiving this year. So if anybody wants to cruise out of out of Long Beach, and is it out of Long Beach or is it out of San Pedro? Do you know?
Los Angeles.
There you go. Mike V said it's like watching a bad ventriloquist.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. All I got was Alligator of the Seas.
Oh, alligator. Wow.
Oh boy. Yaharth Sharma wants to know when cruising will start back up again.
It will start back up when it decides to start back up. I don't know. Out of the U.S., I have no idea. Hopefully soon. Hopefully later this summer. Not probably in the fall.
Annette Tolman said password. No, passport.
Passport.
Oh, did I say password? How funny.
Oh, did you say passport?
I think I did.
Oh,
I think I did.
Passport.
Michaela said it's a Symphony of the Seas on October 30th out of Miami to the Caribbean.
Oh.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty hopeful or positive, I guess, about that one. I think Symphony of the Seas will be one of the ships that they want to sail. Cruise to. So, and Miami, I mean, they're going to be cruising to Miami.
Yes, so. For sure. I don't know how bad. Let me see here. Sing a song real quick. I'm just watching Sharon for a minute, just to see.
Oh, to see we'll have to watch.
Derek said, "Still waiting for your cruise password." I think I said password. I meant to say passport. My bad. Doug says switch seats. But if you switch seats, your ears would be blown out by me.
Yeah, we have the one microphone and it picks both of our voices up, but it's closer to me.
That's right. That is right. What's up, Cruise World? Nice to see you. Yes, there are some trolls out tonight. We always see the trolls. I don't know what it is. It just happens. They come in here to challenge Nancy and Leanne, and but they always get their butts kicked in.
Busy tonight.
B. Satan said, "Tell Jamie what you want to say, and he can repeat it."
Oh my god!
And that said, she said, "Sharon, don't lean back. So you gotta stay close."
Yeah.
When he said passport, was he giving the Menti code? No, Daniel, it was not the Menti code. That's the Ship Show channel. That's the Ship Show. Favorite cruise line for toddlers, says Renee B. Carnival, NCL, or Royal?
For toddlers, I would say Carnival. Although the toddler area on the Norwegian Encore looked pretty cool. There was a little toddler area on that particular ship, but I don't know about all of it. I would say Carnival definitely.
Mm-hmm. Spiker's Crazy Adventure says, "You guys are good, even if it's every few words from Sharon. We kind of get what she's saying, so it's all good."
That's the lip read.
Let's see. Oh, Crazy Cat Travis said, "I always miss the trolls. The hammer and the nail are just too quick." Thank gosh that they are, because there can be some horrible things that they say. Usually the troll is just one person, and they just don't have anything better to do, and they're just hanging out in their grandma's basement, and that's all they do with them. So,
well, I think you can go down when you're on YouTube and see the bottom just random people that are live, and I think sometimes they just get on lives.
Yeah, they don't have anything better to do. They don't have a life or anything like that. They're just kind of duh. Yeah, John Spencer says he thinks that you said that you bought Chicken of the Sea from NBC, but he wasn't quite sure about that.
Wow. That would be interesting.
Still waiting for the first world group cruise paid by Jamie. Derek, that's going to take a while to do, my friend. That's going to take a little while to do.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too.
One thing that we are looking forward to is getting Matthew a little bit more involved in some vlogging and stuff like that. He was pretty quiet during the camping trip. But sometimes he really comes out of his shell and he just jumps on the mic and starts rolling. So it's kind of hit or miss. You never know what he's going to do.
You know, with kids, it's either their day they have a lot to say, and some days they're just kind of to themselves. Different days.
It is. But there was a time.
There was a time he used to chatter all the time.
There was a time when Matthew used to really enjoy getting on the getting the camera and really just hamming it up a little bit. And I was going through some old videos, and I might have found a clip of just one of those moments. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. It's been floated around a little bit.
His 9th birthday. His 9th birthday. This was before we started vlogging. So he had asked us for a GoPro for his birthday. And that's all he wanted. He was the one that told us he wanted to do some vlogs and things on the cruise. Yes. So we got him a...
We weren't even doing any vlogs really at this time yet.
This was probably about a year and a half before we started vlogging. Mm-hmm. So, because we started in the fall of 2016. So we got him a GoPro 3. I don't know what.
One of those.
It was a GoPro 3.
There was a
for his
3
birthday.
somewhere in the name.
Yeah. Anyways, so he took it on the cruise, on the Carnival Magic, and he decided he was going to vlog. And he didn't vlog, of course, the whole cruise, but there were certain times throughout the cruise that he pulled that thing out and he'd walk around and talk on it. And we have a lot of footage of him just doing things like that. Of course, we never did anything with it because, what are we going to do with it?
But I thought
they were cute and
I thought it was topical. Memories. I thought it was topical because the other night, well, first off, really quick, let me just say thanks to all the folks for the hashtag no Zoom deal that we had this week. It was fantastic.
It was.
As a matter of fact, let me say thank you right now with a little photo deal. Obviously, John from the Ship Show was there, and Sharon and I. Kevin Simmons was there that night. It was awesome. Amy and Rick Elke. Remember, the O is silent, so please make sure you know that. Joseph and Shavonna Randall were there. We had Jim and Annette Tallman were there. They battled through a little bit of technical difficulty, and they made it, and they were rock stars. Mary Ellen Dillon was there, and we did have one person had to cancel and reschedule. They had a family emergency. So luckily, we were able to squeeze Leanne, Franciscone, and Brian in as well. So we were able to fill up all the slots, and we had a great night. So thanks to all you guys if you're out there tonight. We had a great time. And one of the things we talked about a little bit was like getting dressed up and formal. And I'm a little dressed up tonight, but it was topical because Matthew comments about formal night in this little video clip and how well, I'll just let you guys watch it. Warning, there's no stabilization in this video. This is a young kid running around with a little bit of a GoPro in his hand. So hold on, buckle your seatbelt.
Might make you a little seasick.
Yeah, you could get if this does you wrong, then going on the cruise could be tricky for you.
You'll feel like you're really on the cruise.
But I don't know. So just watch this. Check out Matthew.
Hello everybody, Matthew here, and today, finally, it's day 2. It's a bit later in the day. We don't have any other early videos, because I didn't have any time for some. And there was only 2 parts yesterday, due to the fact that the GoPro died. So, we are here in the Lido, going to get some dinner. Yeah, formal night skip, since there's 2 formal nights, we are skipping one of them, and that's tonight. Formal night. I almost slipped here. Very slippery stuff. So we try to get to the food. So yeah, we are here. Oh, slippery again. It rained earlier on the ship, pretty much. So you can see it's the magic and everything. So yeah, on the magic, pizza's actually right here. So I'm gonna get pizza. And yeah, oh look at the water slides. Yeah, I'll be going on the ropes course, which is the sky course, if some of you know that we call it the ropes course. soon, so that's good. So yeah, Pizza Pirate. So I'm going to end the video here. So pretty much it's just a little view of the Lido deck. So thank you all for watching on day 2.
Boy, watching that, I'm like,
wow.
wow, man. I mean, Matthew had us all over the place.
He did.
But the funny thing there was, he's commenting on the fact that it's formal night, but it's great that we don't have to go formal and we're just going to get some food. And of course, where's he heading?
To the pizza.
To the pizza place. He's been doing the pizza for a long time. So if you ever thought Matthew's pizza game was new or just started not too long ago, it's been going on for years and years and years. Don't be confused. That is the deal. So, yeah, it's always fun going back and watching. You guys know, I mean, you know, when you got the kids, you go back and watch their videos, but it's just funny watching them do that kind of stuff and taking the wheel, so to speak. Michaela Reynolds, thank you so much for the kind words. We appreciate that. Everyone's saying nice stuff about Matthew. Ruth Todd, what's up? Lovely to see you. We know Steve is here as well. Chris Goo, great to have you here. Bon freaking soir, my friend. Lovely to have you. Derek said you should have $100 per person group slot poll during the Vegas meetup. Well, when we go to Vegas, I think it should be September. Hopefully, we're hoping September is going to happen. Then we ought to be good to go. Robert Rayburn said it needs stabilization and horizon leveling. Yes, if we could have gone, if we could go forward, if we could have gone now, bought the new GoPro, then gone in the time machine and let him use it, that would have been fantastic. Deb said, "Whoa, Matthew has grown up so fast."
Yeah, he has. I know. When I saw that today, or I heard it today, I was like, "Oh my gosh, what happened to that cute little voice?"
Oh man.
It's gone.
Let's see. Lindy Lou saying he was knowledgeable at such a young age. Never heard Matthew talk so much, said Elaine Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, he'll talk your ear off sometimes, and some people can attest to that.
Yeah, he actually can. He's can be very quiet at times, but then when he talks, well, it's something he wants to talk about, he will really talk. In fact, when he was not in high school, but when he was younger, he used to be the one that would want to do all the speeches in class. And he was the kid that did the speech for the whole graduation class, 5th grade, things like that. He loved getting up in front of people and doing things like that.
Totally.
Which and other times he's real quiet. So
Renee B, thank you so much for the super chat. What do you recommend for Ensenada or Catalina Islands? You mean like an excursion wise, or what to do there? As far as if you're on a cruise, what do you think?
Ensenada, something a lot of people enjoy. It's there's like a blowhole go there and see. That's real common. It's kind of cool. Nice photos there. Things like that. You know, you can walk around the port area a lot. There's not a lot of really exciting things in Ensenada, but probably Catalina. I would say rent a golf cart and drive around the island. That's really.
Yeah. All right, Renee B. I hope that helps you out a little bit. Chris Goose said, like father, like son. Yes, and the funny thing, I mean, I'm standing there behind him. I don't have a camera anywhere. He's just doing his thing.
Yeah, it's just him.
He's just doing his thing. And I think all the videos we made on like that cruise were just probably our own, just family stuff. Never to hit the big screen, so to speak. Thank you, Lindy Lou. Thank you for all the nice comments about Matthew. Pretty good kid. We dig him. Joanne Ormsby said, love it. What's up? Nice to see you. Annette Bonavie, thanks for the kind words. Rhonda, thank you. Amy Elke said, how adorable. A view of the legal deck, Aspen ATC said.
Well, don't tell him we showed this. If he knew we actually showed that video,
yeah, he'd be mad.
He would be he'd be like, oh my gosh.
There you go. Deb Moser also telling Renee B they love the submarine, great for kids, so that's very cool. I mean, we've been to Ensenada twice?
Probably
2 or 3 times?
Well, we've been a few times, but I think
one time we didn't get off the ship.
Twice we didn't.
Twice we didn't get off the ship. And one time was on the cruise, and that was where I got stuck in the slide. I don't like to talk about that. It was very embarrassing. There was not a lot of water flow.
There was no water.
And I'm a big kid, and halfway down, all of a sudden I just heard.
But but
and I was just stuck. And I
but
couldn't move.
it was everyone was getting stuck though. Our granddaughter went on that cruise with us, and she was younger at the time, so she was small. She got stuck in it too. It's like there was just no water flowing, no pressure in water. So everyone.
There you go. Andrew Sweeze, what is up? Pumping up the Chargers. Andrew, I was reading where a $100 bet on the Chargers to win the Super Bowl next year will make you $4,000. So take that to the bank, and if you get in, if you can get down to Vegas, you can make a bet. Nick Moga is here. Said coming in late. When is your first cruise? Said Nick.
Sure.
Right as of right now, our next scheduled cruise that we hope to sail is
August 7th.
So there you have it. August 7th on NCL's Joy, matter of fact. So we hope that goes through. We'll see how that plays out.
If anything comes up in July from possible from the U.S., maybe even not from the U.S., depending on where it's from, we might try to hop on that. Right now it's August. That's
right. And many people, I know most of you guys probably know because you're here on a regular basis, and we thank you for that. But if not, we're not going on the first big cruise on Adventure of the Seas out of the Bahamas because of work, because I work. And June 12th, the weekend that's all happening, happens to be one of my 2 inventories that we perform every year. So I can get some pretty good time off during the year, but there's 2 weeks that I am on a blackout for a time off request, mid-June and right in mid-December. And other than that, I'm pretty wide open. So that's the deal. That is the deal. Let's see. Ruth Todd said, Sharon always looks beautiful, but Jamie, you're looking especially nice tonight. Didn't have time to change into your cut-up t-shirt after work? No, I don't know. I just want to put something, I don't know. I just grabbed something else, and I was like, I just, I've been wearing Sharon and Jamie t-shirts every time forever. And so I thought I'd spruce it up. But Ruth, if you like how I look tonight, then it makes it all worthwhile. So thank you so much. And Steve, don't be jealous. I mean, we're buddies. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. I got respect for you. Cruising on the high seas, I would love to go back to Vegas. Yes, we will be. The talks are working for our yearly, what will now be the once a year Vegas trip for the ship show and Sharon and Sea travel. So that will be happening. Daniel Field says, Catalina, unless you do a water excursion, we did the Avalon Casino history tour. Well, listen, Daniel and Nancy, of course, are going to do the casino history tour. They love that kind of stuff. Positive Vibes Adventures here. Charles Hahn said if Matthew goes on the next Vegas trip, take him to Giordano's Pizza. All right, we'll make a note of that. Giordano's, I appreciate it. Charles, maybe you could go meet us there. We could meet you for once, and we could all go together. How does that sound, buddy? If you could do that, that would be fantastic. Let me catch up a little bit. Do you believe Carnival Cruises in Mexico will be good to go for November 2021?
I think cruising will have resumed by November. But as all the cruise lines have said, every ship's not going to be out there sailing, so they will probably be cruising to Mexico, especially since Mexico is open. But probably depends on what ship you're on and what port you're traveling out of, you're sailing out of.
Doug Ullinger, Doug, tell us how you really feel. Doug comes in and goes, Ensenada's kind of a dump. We went to La Bufadora, and that was kind of cool.
That's what I was thinking, Bufadora. I said, when I say blowhole, well, it is kind of a blowhole. Bufadora.
Sharon, I'm going with you because I don't know anything about a blowhole there.
There's a blowhole.
But if there's a blowhole there.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, somebody shows me where it is next time.
I kind of agree with you, Doug. It's not really, probably out of every place we've been, it's probably our least favorite port we've ever been.
Well, the first time we went there, I remember we walked around a lot. This is getting into an Ensenada special.
Well, the last time we got off the ship, you got sick. Street tacos. That's what got really sick.
I don't want to, I would never dog a place, and I have an iron gut. I mean, for something to rile up my belly, it takes a lot.
It had to be those.
And it really had to be those because I'm the only one that ate it, and I'm the only one that got sick, and everything else we all ate as a group the whole time. But boy, they tasted. On the way in, they did. On the way out, it was a whole different deal. My gosh. And some of it I didn't taste. Never mind. I don't want to get into it right now. Just trust me. But the one time we went, we ate at some restaurant and had a great experience.
Yeah, there's a restaurant. Walk to.
Oh my god! And then the other time we were looking, we were trying to find oh my gosh, yeah, what the museum. There's like a museum we were
Oh,
looking for, and we walked and followed this path that we'd set. And when we finally got there, it wasn't open,
yeah.
and we were
Well,
like, "What the?"
that was the time we stopped there, and it was might have been a Sunday.
Yes, I think
I think
yes,
it
it
was
was a
Sunday,
Sunday or a holiday,
and
something weird.
so we were just gonna walk around and check out some different things. Kind of had our own walking tour planned where we kind of mapped out a few things to walk around and see
Mm.
that we hadn't seen before there. Just try to do something interesting, and just about everything was closed. Stuff like that.
Some Steve Morales somewhere. There's video of that somewhere. I
Oh,
think
wow.
there has to be of me, because I'm almost positive I had the GoPro when I went down. I get in the slide. I was so excited because everyone's off the ship and we are sitting there docked in Ensenada, and we had our grandkids were with us.
Uh-huh.
So I'm there, and like right before me or after me, one of my granddaughters went. Callie went,
Callie.
and she's tiny. And the first time she zipped right through, and I think later she got stuck a little bit.
Yeah,
But
did.
yeah, I got in that thing, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fly down here, and I grabbed the bar, and I gave a little extra oomph, and I'm like, yeah, woo,
Well,
and then
it was, yeah, I think it was
and,
because we were
it
in
was
port,
painful.
maybe. I don't know. Because I remember after that, we went down a couple times and like, yeah, this really isn't that fun because
Yes. So, and it was tough for me because I got about halfway down, and I was in like I'm in the
what, were you
tube.
like inching?
Oh my god, yes, I'm halfway down and I'm in the tube, but it has like two part, and then the tube opens, and then it goes into a tube again. So I get stuck, and I'm trying to like move and think I could get started again. That's not happening. So then I'm like, well, and I'm on my back. So and I'm like, well, I'm not going to be able to get down on my back. So then I'm in the tube and I'm crawling around like trying to reverse my way so I'm facing forward. And then I'm like climbing out of there. I felt like I was one of those guys in like an action movie that's climbing through like working his way through the air conditioning vents or something, trying to get somewhere. I mean, it was horrible. It was so embarrassing. And then I finally got down, and I was like, did anybody see that? I hope nobody saw that. I hope nobody was like, hey, look, fat guy from Sharon and Travel got stuck in the thing. Oh my god, it was mortifying. Mortifying, I tell you. Yes, see, Bethologist said Vegas anytime soon. September, hopefully September. That's the game plan. We will see. Andrew Sweets is talking about. I just did that last month. 20 to win 800 for my son's 21st. I hope it comes through for you. Sorry, there's always a little football talk we about this. Aspen said Vegas for me in September. I know everyone is super excited. I got a question. Sharon's voice, is it better right now? I might have made an adjustment while we had another video on. I would just want to see if it's a little better.
Yeah, let us know.
Did you see the first Norwegian embarkation show? It was exceptionally well done and emotional, said T. Neal. Oh, the one that's been on the internet? I caught some pieces of it. I don't know if you had time to sit down and watch it.
Some of it. I know there's series. So there's more. I knew I had all the dates written down, and I don't know why I watched.
There you go. Let me see. Someone said something. Oh, Tesla Mon said Adventure of the Seas is also expensive between the cruise fare and the flight and the hotel to the Bahamas.
This is the thing. It's
go ahead.
Okay. When it first came out, it wasn't badly priced at all. But it jumped up very quickly, and then it jumped up even more and stayed up. Like right now, well, last I heard someone say that almost $1,000. And I don't know what type of cabin it's for, but let's just say that was a balcony. That is an example. Before I knew that we weren't going to be able to go, I booked all three of us in an aft-facing balcony. So
when it first came out.
Okay, so the night before it became available for other people to book, travel agents early. So I booked it, and it was only for the three of us in an aft-facing balcony. The price was, I think, like $2,300, and that was for three of us. And it was, or maybe it was 20. It was like $2,400 actually, and for two people, I think like 20. So it wasn't badly, and that's for balcony. So it wasn't badly priced. When it first came out. The next day, after it was out for like a couple hours, hour, it like jumped up a little bit, then it jumped up again, and then a couple days later, now I think it's kind of stabilized for it. But yeah, it's if you didn't book it right at the beginning, then
that is a bummer. That is a bummer. Hold on, let me pull this in closer to you. Things seem to be going a little better a minute ago.
Okay. But yeah, and the flights, I think with flights it just depends on where people live, to where you're flying. Because I had looked, like I said, before I knew we couldn't go, I had looked at flights, and the flights from Phoenix to Nassau were not that badly priced, because we would have been able to fly only like 10,000 points away, which so that was pretty inexpensive for us. I mean, probably would have been like something round trip for a flight. Yeah, because we pay more than that sometimes to fly to Florida. But now it is expensive, and flights have jumped up. I've noticed flights to other places that we looked at have literally almost tripled in price. Some of them. So I think as traveling, flights are going to get really high. So I've been trying to start looking at flights and book our flights for things that we have coming up in the next 6 to 8 months. Start booking what I can now, or they go up even.
All right, you gotta start cutting. Yeah, no, people are still having some issues with it. I don't know, and they say they can hear me, and we've never had issues like that. I'm not sure. Maybe somewhere there's a jacked up wire or something like that.
Yeah, it must be.
Yes, one person, Daniel, feels like, oh, I'm not having any issues, and he's like, oh wait, there are issues. Oh. Well, the thing that I thought was funny is that I'm seeing a lot of people talk about the pricing and the flights, and I'm like, well, unless we're cruising out of California, we're flying anywhere anyway. So whether we're flying to Florida or flying to the Bahamas or any place else, it's all going to be the same for us. We're just always trying to find the cheapest flight.
Yeah, and some ports are always more expensive for us to fly to, and some are less. Like every time we've flown to Houston, to cruise out of Galveston, we always pay just as much to usually fly to Houston as we fly to Florida. And that's just because from Phoenix. So it kind of just depends on where you're flying from sometimes, and where have a layover or a connection flight, where that's coming from, what airline it's on. So have to kind of keep searching and try to find the best price.
All right. So you figure tonight is one of the nights that you've talked more than you ever have on the show, and it's hard for people to hear you. But I can see, I can see where the levels are a little bit low, so I don't know what could be causing it. I don't know if that makes any kind of a difference or not. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah. We'll
see how it goes, because we're flexible like that. We'll do what we can. I fly most everywhere I can. Said see the world with Chris. What's going on, buddy? Jim will not fly since 9/11. Said Annette Tallman. Wow, that's very interesting.
Oh, well, I can see that being scary.
A lot of people are talking about the big charge, the big cost to them.
Yeah, I would rather. I try not to think about 9/11 like that, but I would rather fly than drive to a cruise port or a destination. One reason is, of course, it's a long drive for us, but I feel safer in a plane flying than I do sometimes driving in a car, especially with Jamie driving. So
what?
What
kind of comment is that?
When I get in a plane,
what was the last accident we had with me driving?
I know we haven't, but when I get in a plane,
well, say that again.
We haven't.
We haven't.
No,
but we've been driving. I've been driving with you for 20 years.
I know, but
we haven't. Yet she's afraid when I drive. Yet we haven't had it.
When I get in the plane, though, I get in my seat, I get settled, and I kind of forget where I'm at. I sleep or I just whatever, and I just relax. When I'm in the car, I'm looking, and Jamie in between these big trucks, or he's changing lanes, speeding up, cutting someone off, like all these things, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm on the edge of my seat all the time versus just getting in and relaxing. So I would much rather fly than drive.
Hold on. Crazy Cat Traveler is trying to start something tonight. She said, didn't Jamie just get a recent traffic ticket? That was a setup at a stop sign. That was BS in Hawaii. And oh, by the way, did we pay?
Yeah.
Oh, we did? I just want to know if we go back and
I took
if
care
we go
of
back and I rent a car, I need to know how careful I need to be. Thank you, Leanne. Leanne said this is an outrage.
Yeah,
that is out of
that's
control.
true. See, you did get a traffic ticket.
Probably because you were yapping at me in the car or something like that, telling me something.
No, you were probably texting or on Facebook or something.
Ashley Schwartz said, I see your comment,
That's
Daniel. I'm
another
not going to
thing.
read it.
That's another thing. Whenever we're driving, Jamie's always on his phone, looking at things, scrolling things.
That is not true. That is not true.
You are.
No, what I'm doing is I'm trying to look at the mapping because you don't know how to use the Google Maps. When is the best time to book flights? How far in advance? My cruise is April 2023. It leaves from Miami.
Ooh,
well, first
that's
off,
a ways out.
I will say this really quick. Yeah, I've heard people say you got to book Tuesdays, you got to book Sundays, you got to book at night, you got to book in the morning. Just start looking when they open up and look different ways, different airlines, one way round trips, and see what you can patch together to get the best deal.
Yeah, a lot of times we'll book one, and it used to, years ago you could book a round trip ticket usually for less than 2 one-way tickets. It really doesn't matter anymore because you could book both your one-ways separately on the same airlines and then book your other one. And if you put it together, you're going to pay the same as if you just did the round trip. So that really doesn't make a difference. We will usually search where we're going first and find the best price on whatever airline, and then we do the same coming back. If it happens to be the same airline, that's great. But if it doesn't, then fly 2 different airlines. So just keep looking every randomly when you're ready to book. I would say wait a little bit longer. 2023 is a little for ways out. I would say start looking about a little over a year in advance. Start looking, and then as soon as you find something that looks good, you might want to grab it.
Yes. Just always be ready to pull the trigger if you have to. Andrew Sweet said,
oh, and sometimes, actually, I've found some of the best prices, sometimes late at night.
Okay. So there you go. Andrew booked a Breeze app balcony for $1,100. Is this a good deal? Well, yeah. If it's for 2 and it's $1,100, then that's a good deal. A Breeze app balcony.
Yeah, for 2 people.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, the deal is that if you can book, that's one of the reasons why we book so far out. Like, we'll book a cruise for 1.5 years or 2 years from now. But we know some people that have talked about the big 2023 group cruise, right? The Vlogger Extravaganza group cruise, which is going to be insane. And there's people that are saying, yeah, that's too far out. I can't make a plan for that. And I'm like, well, no, that's the best time to do it. You book a cruise when it gets announced, when the itinerary gets put out, and you're going to get one of, if not definitely, the cheapest rate available. And then you could just sit on that rate, put money down and just sit on it until it's time to go.
There are times you can book last minute and get a deal, but that's, I think, in the here, that's going to be something that's kind of not going to be happening as much. You're not going to find the good deals because so many people are going to be cruising sold out. But if you want to have a selection of what cabin, then I think it's best to further out to a best price. If you don't care what kind of cabin you have, booking last minute, happen to get, maybe you'll get a good deal, but most likely not.
Look, see, people are everyone's yelling. Sharon's really throwing Jamie under the bus. Hands free, says Karen Grizzle. Derek Sleeve is yelling at me. Stop looking at your phone. I mean, look at what you've done. Throwing me under the bus. This is unbelievable.
And next time we're driving, I'm going to take a picture of you and post them.
Yes.
Time
to give Jamie a hard time out his driving because Sharon is spilling the beans. Really? I hope. Well. All right.
I know.
I'm always like, Sharon.
I'm always yelling at him, put your phone down.
That's because Matthew's in the back going, can we put some music on? I'm like, let me find you the perfect song, Matthew. Beth says, I do most of the driving. I get nervous as a passenger. Poor Doug puts up in the, oh my God, come on, Doug. Get behind the wheel. Let's see. Oh, Deb Moser saying to Hani from The Beach Life. He's going to be in Hawaii here coming soon. So make sure you check out the channel, The Beach Life. and with the notifications on, and subscribe there so you can see his stuff. He's Hawaii. He's been to Hawaii a bunch of times. He's been posting pictures, getting everybody all riled up about it. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
gonna be great. Lindy Lou praising the Hampton Inn because our girl Carla McClendon's got the hook up there.
yeah.
Dylan Seaman
Love
said
the
the beer.
Hampton.
Me cracking the beer open came through perfectly. So there you have it. I don't know. Maybe the sound's a little better after I made an adjustment. I don't usually adjust on the fly, but whatever. I mean, unless I have to. B Staten 67 said, only one time did my wife say she was going to get sick. I was trying to get a good spot for pictures. I said, I'm racing the sun. I was taking 10 mile an hour curves at about 35 miles an hour in the Cherahala Skyway. I don't know where that is. I bet it's in the Pacific Northwest. That's what it sounds. So now we know that B Staten 67 is a crazy driver, and he scares the hell out of his wife when he's doing it.
God.
Mostly I'm driving or I'm sleeping, said Tess Almond. Ashley says, thank you for the information. Athley, you're welcome. Thanks for asking the question. We love it. We love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Just remember, no texting and driving. None of the signs I've seen say anything about surfing the net or using TripAdvisor. Thank you very much. Thank you. Robbie said, I love those last minute deals. Robbie, we know you know how to find a last minute deal. Bro. That is for sure. Cruising on the High Seas says, night all. Hope to call it at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on my first live stream. Oh, all right, cool. Good luck with that. Hope you do well with it. Let's see. What else do we have? Sharon, what else do we have? Do we have anything else for the people tonight? Are we getting a little wound up? Do we need a moment of zen?
Oh my gosh.
Do you guys need 45 seconds of zen? Hani, here. This one's for Hani from the beach. Like 45 seconds of Hawaii zen.
Are you calmed down?
I'm totally calmed down now. Let me take a sip of this delicious beer from Four Peaks Brewing Company, guys. Four Peaks Brewing Company. One of my favorite beers is the Kilt Lifter, as in kilt, like Scottish kilt type of deal. Is it Scottish? I don't know. But I'm trying to watch my figure. I want to look good. So I'm having a Gilt Lifter. So it takes the guilt out of your kilt. And it's only 99 calories. But you lose a little bit of that alcohol by volume, so gotta drink a few more to get where you need to go. I don't drink a lot of beer on the show because Sharon doesn't allow it usually. And why don't you allow me to drink beer on the show?
Well, it's not that I don't allow it, but if you drink too much beer, then I'll start burping.
I do. And it'll come on soon, I'm sure. It'll start here shortly. Let's see. What else do we have? Amy Elke said yes. Oh, yes. Amy knows cabins matter. Poor Amy.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Rick's not here, is he? I mean, we can talk about him a little bit. But Rick was being so nice and booked Amy in a cabin. And then she found out he got an interior. And she's like, whoa. And Rick's mind said, Rick's a very active guy. So he's like, you won't be in the cabin. And she's like, whoa, hold the phone. And then, and she was on our Zoom deal the other night. The hashtag no Zoom crew, and she was on there, and a few people had said how they were in interior cabins on their first cruise and they got sick, but after they got out of the interior, then they felt much better because when you have the balcony and you can see what's going on and some ocean air, it makes a difference. What's up, Michael Peralt? How you doing? Michael said, when is that? But I'm not sure which when you're talking about, so hit me with that question again, and we'll get an answer for you, my friend. That's for sure. Daniel Field says, we've never booked a cruise last minute. It takes so much review. All my other vacations I can book in like a 2-day notice. Yeah, cruise, you need to do a little legwork. Deborah Blankenship, hello. On Southwest Airlines, is to check 2 bags included, or is that 2 bags per person?
It's two bags per person. is included.
And that's checking.
Checked bags.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. But they all get you one way or the other. Like Southwest is cheaper without the bags, but if you want to make sure that you're not in like
That's true.
the Z group to get boarded, and if you have family you want to make sure you can sit with, then you got to chalk up a little bit extra change to get in the A
what is
to
it?
get
I
in
think
the A
it's
group.
25 now per person or something.
Mhm.
To get on sooner. Yeah. Whereas the other airlines, they have a baggage fee, but you can choose your seat. So,
Yeah.
and the baggage fee is about the same, or well, maybe, but thing Southwest has. I forget what it's called now. I think of the name of it.
I don't know what the term is for it, but we took advantage of it
Yeah.
once on the way to Hawaii and once on the way back. And on the way back, it was awesome because I was A2.
Well, so this
was
was
cool.
what we did. So we didn't book that, and we just booked we flew Delta there.
You sure? Positive. Did we not have a? We did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Anyways,
Thank you.
yeah, but is what you did. Usually, if you book it online, everyone that books in your party has to pay for it. So if for us the $25 would be $75. We didn't pay for it. We waited till we got to the airport. Then Jamie went up and was able to just buy it for himself. Now
this is a big. This is a
hashtag
huge.
But if you do it that way, you have to pay more for it. So he actually had to pay $40 to get it for himself, but it was still better than $75 for all three of us. Then he got to board early. He got on and got the seat, and of course saved him for us because he's gonna, no one's gonna sit by him when there's other seats. So
well, plus usually I sit there and I do a lot of weird stuff, like I scratch my armpits and I pick my nose and I make weird faces and stuff like that. I go like I'll sit there. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll just be. Plane's gonna be okay.
So if you have multiple people, you
can
can wait and have one person do it at the airport. Just don't tell them that's what you're doing. They don't want to know. In fact, the one lady, Jamie, tried to tell him. She's like, "Don't tell me that.
She's
I don't
like,
want to know."
I don't need to hear that. I'm not supposed to hear that. They don't. Yeah, because they don't want you. It's against the rules to save seats.
But
we save seats.
Yeah. But anyways, so you can do it that way if it's a family. If you're just traveling by yourself, anyways, then it's better to book it.
Party on the Sea, thank you so much for the super chat. To another entertaining show. Love you guys live. When's the next giveaway for the luggage tag?
Oh
my gosh.
Thank you.
When is the next luggage tag giveaway?
I don't know. We don't really have one scheduled, but if you want,
I thought you had hundreds of them.
I do. But if you want luggage tags, I can give you.
Whoa! No.
Okay, we'll have a giveaway.
No, stop.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Next
Cross
week,
that out.
Next week we'll have a giveaway.
I can't.
Next week.
Get yourself in so much trouble with that stuff. Oh, well, if you want some, you can have some. Just shoot me an email.
Okay.
35 emails come through in the next 5 minutes.
So, next.
That is not, Ixnay on the Uggage.
Okay, next
Ag
Monday is my birthday. And so, next Monday's live show, I'm going to give away luggage tags for birthday.
Wow, that sounds like a party.
Yeah.
That sounds like a party.
So,
and can you confirm also?
We'll think of some fun game to do to.
Next Monday is your birthday, and the following Monday will be 2 days before Cinco de Mayo. And if anyone knows what happened on last year's Cinco de Mayo live stream in 2020, it was off the chisel. Sharon was literally drinking from a bottle of Cuervo 1800 directly. You remember that, don't you? Oh, yeah, you do. And that's going to happen again this year. You can guarantee it. Oh, I know it. I know it is. I'm going to get you all wound up. Tesla Mon said, get a Tesla. You can drive and sleep. Negative, Ghost Rider. Tesla just heard about a Tesla that went off the road when someone wasn't driving and it burst into flames and they had to call Tesla to ask how to put the flames out because they couldn't because of all the electronics. So John Spencer said, Jamie, my wife Pickles has a tablecloth just like your shirt. Thank you. I feel like that.
It looks kind of like a tablecloth.
Let me tell you that,
remember
John.
that?
I feel like that was a veiled attempt at an insult.
It reminded me of the time.
But I'm bigger than that. I'm not going to take it like that. I'm going to say thank you very much.
The one shirt that I had that was like red and white, kind of checked, that I've worn a couple times, kind of summery. and you always tell me that it looks like a tablecloth or a something.
There you go. Dylan Seaman loves the piano in the Zen clip. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. It took me a lot of time to compose that special thing. Daniel Fields, no, I don't have anything at the moment. Daniel's looking at excursions for the big Sharon and Sea Travel ship show group cruise in October to Bermuda. 3 days in Bermuda. It's going to be insane. And I think the tricky thing is that
we're waiting to see what the requirements were. So I spoke with them a little over a week ago. Anyways, I have the main dining room reserved for one day for like a meet and greet. So I did get that confirmed. But as far as the dinner, having everyone dinner together, I'm not able to confirm that yet because of the restrictions in place. They're just not able to put that many people together kind of for dinner at this time. Now, when October comes around, that might change. So we are first on the list for that if they're able to do it. As far as other things, right now, I think excursions are they're saying for 30 days once they start, excursions have to be fine.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what happens.
And that could change. That could go up until October.
But Daniel, as long as that's not happening, then remember we are going to charter a boat and have a big nighttime fishing trip on that cruise.
So that's why we have a lot of plans, but a few things are kind of on halt right now just because of that. We kind of have to wait till cruising starts and what protocols are going to be in place before we can make all those plans.
There you go. Chris Goose said, have you heard that Don is going to be on the VE cruise? I
No,
haven't heard anything about it, and I don't know I hope he can get out of Canada by then because they are on super lockdown.
Yeah.
So
well, by 2023, let's sure hope so, Jim.
I don't know, dude. Canada is not kidding around. They in Ontario, they're just going back into like a 2-week shelter-in-place type of a deal. If anyone can confirm or deny that comment, you're welcome to. But that's I think the last thing I heard.
Yeah, last I heard, he wasn't planning on going because he had something else going on at that time. Yeah. But things change.
Well, he hasn't called me to tell me. I don't know that I don't know if Don has us on speed dial. I'm just not sure. I don't think we're in his wheelhouse. So, Vonnevi Welch loves Kilt Lifter. Thank you, Vonnevi, for confirming that. Sharon, can you talk about the Iceland cruise pricing deposit availability for Michelle Staten?
Oh.
Real quick. Give it to me quick because we're a little behind in the chat.
Deposits are $125 per person. Pricing depends on what type of cabin you get. They are not allowing me to hold any more balconies because balconies are pretty slim picking right now. I do have some ocean views and some interior held at a great rate right now. For I think about three more weeks or so. I would have to check, but something like that. So if you're interested, let me know. You might want to book by then because I may be able to hold more rooms after that, but they may be at a little higher price. Right now, they're at one of the lower prices. To be honest, I think the interiors are right at around $3,900 and something for the cabin. And the ocean views are a little more. So right in that frame. I don't have it in front of me, so I might be off a little bit, but it's right around.
Do those prices include what?
Those include, for the ocean views, it includes all 4 free at sea offers and $100 onboard credit. For the interior, it includes 2 of the 4 free at sea offers and $100 onboard credit. Now that does not include the gratuity for the drink and dining package. So that's an charge that'll be added on as well.
Annette Tom is scolding you right now. She says, Sharon, look at the screen to talk, please.
Oh.
Because she wants to make sure she doesn't miss a word, and I think she thinks maybe you're still cutting out a little bit.
You know what? I'm freaked out right now. I'm looking at the microphone because, that's going to make a difference.
Yeah, just look at the microphone when you talk.
Yeah.
Ashley Schwartz, no, you're not allowed to save the seats on the plane, but if you do it right, sometimes you can make sure you can sit with your family on Southwest. That's all I'm going to say.
If you go in, you sit on an aisle seat. A lot of times, if other people coming in see other seats available, they're not going to ask you to move to get in and climb over you. They'll just usually go sit somewhere else. So, there's a nice way of saving. I'm sure if the whole plane's practically full, that but
Tina C said, Jamie, let Sharon live. Tonight's my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday to you, Tina.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh, you know who else's birthday it is today? A quick shout out. Stephanie Mullen.
Oh.
The channel is still, Sean and Steph. But Stephanie, it's her birthday. So if you haven't had a chance to wish her a happy birthday, go find her on the internet and wish her a happy birthday and tell her you're thinking about her and you love her. She'll love
that.
Yes, for sure. So happy birthday to you, girl. Cinco de Drinko, said Dylan Seaman. You're right about that. Will we be sailing July 17, 2021? Isaiah, that's a little tight, depending on when that happens.
Yeah, I
mean, where it's happening, I should say.
I would be very surprised if we are. I mean, out of the U.S.
Charles Hahn wants to be the first to wish you a happy birthday, 21st birthday. Thank you so much. Brenda Baker's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday. Did you have to test when coming back from Los Cabos last November? Karina, we did not, but now
you will.
You will have to test if traveling from an international port back into the U.S. The only exceptions would be, Hawaii, it's part of the U.S., but people don't always think of that. The U.S. Virgin Islands, you don't have to do it if you come back in. Puerto Rico, you don't have to do it if you come back in.
Yeah,
Am I saying all the right things?
But when you say U.S. Virgin Islands, clarify that. That's like, St. Thomas. It's not all of the Caribbean islands.
Yes, just the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Most of them you do have to test.
No, Stephen Z, we're not giving away Delsey luggage, but thank you for the for the idea.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Okay, John saying no.
Our Delsey.
John says he wasn't really insulting my shirt. Captain's Table MDR, what's going on? Wondering if you have or use a DJI Pocket Osmo as part of your gear.
We do have one.
Captain's Table, I will be.
That's my gear. That is my gear. I love that thing.
Let me be perfectly honest with you.
Jamie hates it. I love it.
I don't hate it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It's very hard to get any decent sound out of it.
Yeah.
And
it's good for if you're walking around and you just want kind of like sort of like maybe some B-roll type stuff, but you're just kind of walking because it does have the gimbal on it. And you can turn it around. You can talk a little bit on it, but if you're using it to talk all the time on it, probably isn't the best. I use it a lot when I'm walking around for little things, and I love it because it's small. That's my problem. Why Jamie always carries the camera is because on the tripod thing that he Gorillapod, whatever. To me, it's like to hold it out like this all the time. It's too heavy for me. Like my arms are weak. And that little
Hold on,
thing.
did you just make an official announcement that the reason you never have the camera is because it's too heavy for you?
Well, for long periods of time. Like I could hold the camera for a couple of minutes, but to just walk around and carry it all day and everything like that, like no, it's just too heavy. So I love the little Osmo because I can just carry that little thing around. And,
There you go. Daniel Fields says, Daniel, yes, you can use your pocket fisherman that night, maybe. Just put it in your carry-on luggage and everything should be fine. Yeah, Chris Goose said, yes. Oh, Don must have announced it on his live stream on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we haven't had, we usually get together every month or so and kind of talk, all of us, travel agents and things. And we actually had one scheduled about a week ago. We canceled it. We're going to be getting together. So, yeah, so I'll have.
Well, yeah, a couple of people are saying that's it's funny. Don didn't call me to tell me he was coming. Let's see. Lori DeShiel is here. Says I have to get back to work. We didn't even know you were in here. Lori, what's up, girl?
I saw Lori.
Did you?
Yeah, we said hi.
I didn't say hi to her.
Oh well,
if I saw her, I would have said hi to her and her lovely daughter Amber. I would definitely say hi to them. So there you have it. There you have it. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Sharon, is there anything else that we haven't done from your list, from your agenda, from all the important things that we're working on?
Well, we didn't have that many important things.
Okay, we really didn't. We were really winging it tonight.
Yeah.
We really were.
There just was not anything really going on, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna go on and talk, and when there's nothing really going on, I don't like to make something of nothing, and we're just like you guys. We're waiting right now for something exciting to happen, and,
yes.
and so when it does, we'll talk about it.
You are so right. You are so right about that. Oh my God, Ann Smith, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you for the super chat. Ann Smith dropping a monster super chat saying, I appreciate all your info. That is fantastic. That's something we like to do. you know, sometimes there's info where like, oh, these guys might be interested to hear that, or something that's unique to us, and maybe we feel like it's unique to you, and it's something that'll affect you. And so we'll share that kind of stuff. But really, what we'd love to do is just kind of banter back and forth and have you guys throw questions like a lot of folks have tonight. We love that. We joke around with each other, saying sometimes we're like, I wonder why there's not more questions on the live stream, and then we're like, you know why? I think a lot of people that follow us and follow the channel,
they cruise or travel.
yeah, they're seasoned cruisers. I feel like we have some of the most seasoned cruisers out there because I will watch other live streams and I will see some funny questions, and they're funny in a sense that, wow, this person's never cruised before, and those are some of the fun questions that are out there,
yeah.
and we love getting those kind of questions. But you can tell the difference between someone who's cruised before or someone who's never cruised before. And we love any question at all.
Some of those questions through Facebook Messenger and email sometimes. And I don't know, sometimes they don't follow the live show, or a lot of times I think sometimes people think like they're embarrassed to ask that or something.
Yes.
Because but no questions at all.
No question is too big or too small.
Yeah.
Rich P says, if I ever do a fishing charter, do I need to bring my own pole, or do they rent them or provide them? Well, Rich P, first off, knowing you and your sense of humor, I don't know if this is a pole joke or if this is a genuine fishing question. I'm going to assume you're totally legit with this question, and it's very honest and sincere. And if that's the case, then if you do a fishing charter, for instance, what we are proposing to do and what John and I want to put together, I don't know if York's going to do it. He says he doesn't like to fish. He only likes to ice fish, I guess, from about 5 feet off. So if we do it, then it'll be a charter boat that would have all the gear. They have fishing rods. They'll have people that'll put the bait on the hook. I mean, they do the whole thing.
Well,
they'll be there to help you and everything.
But he's talking about if he ever does it in general. Yeah,
Yes.
If you ever book any kind of fishing charter, they usually have all the equipment.
Yes, there are some that you can bring your own if you're an avid fisherman, but they'll have everything for you. So there you have it. There you have, like the stuff we did in Cabo, they have everything you need if you don't bring anything. Daniel Phil says, get on the Iceland cruise, 11 days of awesome. Yep, Daniel and Nancy will be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. And I have
11 days of awesome. I like that.
They may actually be hosting a casino night. Maybe we'll see what they want to do. We'll see what they want to do.
Yeah,
so that'll be cool.
I cannot wait. Actually, that's next summer. So that's gonna.
I am blown a lot. People keep saying Don mentioned it on his show. Don said on his show. I'm shocked that so many of the people that watch us watch Don. I had no idea that. So thank you guys.
I think
for
a
letting
lot
me know
of people watch. A lot of people.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I mean, I've never seen Don bust out a martini with blue cheese stuffed olives on his live show.
Well, but
that's what I need. I need more of that.
Us might not be doing that either.
Well, I'd just like to see Don with a cocktail. That's all I'm saying.
Not all about the cocktail.
Sharon, it's all about the guys. Is it all about the cocktails or not? I mean, come on, who's with me? Give me some love. Let's see. Okay, let's jump ahead a little bit. I think we got to start wrapping things up. It's been a solid hour and a half here. We've been kicking butt. John had to put Stella to bed. What did I miss? Well, John, we missed our big announcement.
Missed everything.
John, we're going on Navigator of the Seas the day on Black Friday, so you might want to get in on that. We talked a little bit about some of the plans that we have for Bermuda with you guys on the big group cruise. We did talk a little bit about Don from Don's Family Vacations, something we've never done before, so that's very exciting. And let's see. We did mention for everybody to go over and say happy birthday to Steph from the Sean and Steph channel and give her some love, give her a virtual hug. She really appreciates it, and she needs some love. So go ahead and share it over there. And John from the Ship Show said we did have to go through customs coming home from the U.S. Virgin Islands, but I don't think it was I think they just had to go through the customs part to make sure no one's trying to sneak in the back door, versus like going through the traditional. Some other stuff.
They check for things, bringing things back in, like produce.
Yes.
I think that kind of stuff.
That's right. Okay, what did we learn
Lori
tonight?
Said, happy birthday to Sharon and Nancy. That's right. It is going to be Nurse Nancy's birthday
Woo! That's going to be a party. We got to get you girls together. Speaking of Nancy, Nancy's already chiming in with Jamie's getting some new equipment. That sounds like the beginnings of what did we learn tonight. We love to end the show. Many of you know this. If you're new, you don't. So here you go. At the end of each show, we love to end it with a little segment called What Did You Learn Tonight?
Or Jamie will be buying the equipment he wants for himself for my birthday. That's how it'll go with Nancy.
Yeah. Sharon, look at this. I
Sharon,
got you a very special birthday
equipment.
present. It's a new microphone cable. Let's see. So let's end up with some of that fun stuff. What did you guys learn tonight? So Nancy said, show us the cocktail. See, she's down with the cocktail. Why do people laugh at the poll question, said Rich P. Dude, from you? Come on. Who are you kidding? Jim D will be doing a charter fishing trip out of Seaward, Alaska.
Oh, that'll probably be.
Oh, hold on. At Doodles McShip Show. Is Doodles here? Because I talked about him and I didn't hear. Jamie, when do you get to take Martini out again? Hopefully within about a week or two after Sharon's birthday, we'll be on our next adventure for camping and getting dirty and musty and crusty. Matthews
Dirty
and
I thought I said.
Sharon, stop.
I thought I said the next time
I
we
want
go
to take
camping.
the 4-wheeler out to a nice stream with some flowers near it.
Let's go to a nice creek, with some flowers.
No, we're getting
and
muddy
camp.
and dirty. I want there to be like dirt in my like dust boogers. I talked about the dust boogers in the video. If you didn't see it, again, really, just a quick rewind here. This week, our camping video came out. That was a lot of fun. Sharon put out 2 videos talking about what you need to know for all-inclusives, as well as 10 things for Hawaii, 15 things. 15 things you got to bring when you go to Hawaii. So she made some cool videos. And I made a video that's a short, but it's not really a short, but it's short because it's short. It's not a hashtag short. So it's not going to be on the short shelf, but I'm not really worried about the short shelf. But it's one of those videos. And I just crammed us getting onto 8 different cruise ships in a 58-second video. And I just wanted to do it and I did it. So that's how we roll.
Yeah. So we have a couple more videos coming out this week. We're kind of getting back to in between any kind of travel. We're going to start trying to put out different tips and reviews on things. That's kind of what the channel is, our adventure. So we're going to try to start making some of those videos again as closer to cruising, travel.
SAR4 said it's not all about the cocktail. I learned Sharon's arm with a GoPro is like a pocket fisherman the way it flails around. Look out, Jamie, said John Spencer. I'm with you, said Justin Morales. Cocktails make the trip. They can. Big G and Snuggles, what's going on? Lovely to see you. When are you going to get the rusty drone out for drone fishing? Oh, that sounds like a good time. That could be illegal. I'm not sure, but I'll have to check into that. Right, I will have to check into that. They do have charter fishing trips out of Port Canaveral. Carla, thank you so much. We would love to do that. Let's see. The Kokomo song is stuck in my head now, said Dylan Seaman. Folks saying happy birthday to Steph. Oh, you forgot to tell John about the passwords. Yeah, earlier I meant to say passport, and I said password, and everyone's like, what password?
Yeah, we're giving out all of our passwords.
Jeffrey Resendez said, one of my pictures from the Jamestown baseball field will be on the news tonight. That's awesome, Jeffrey. Congratulations.
Wow. Yeah,
we always like when you post your pictures in the Sharon and Sea Cruise Crew.
Yeah. Always beautiful.
Rhonda Carty said, haven't seen Papa Mozo on here in a while. Anyone know what the deal is? Are we at liberty to...
Well,
we know a little bit.
Well, and
he's out, you could say it nice.
He's out of town right now, and I know he's not feeling that well. I think his wife's going to be picking him up, bringing him back home soon. So hopefully we'll be
That's
hopefully, right. He's well.
That is correct. Yes, that's the deal with Mr.
But right now,
Papa Mozo.
he's out of.
JP Travel Adventure says, I learned to be careful on water slides. That's very nice. I learned Jamie is hot and blue. Thank you, Rich Bean. That's the kind of Rich Bean I know and love. I learned Sharon prefers recording with the DJI Osmo, I think. Yes, she does. I learned that Jamie's saving seats on the plane. Annette, shh, don't tell anybody that. I learned that Sharon does not want to get muddy and dirty in martini. See, people are already learning that the Terex is called martini. I love that. I love you guys paying attention. I learned that Jamie ate some bad food in Ensenada and got stuck on the water slide. The two were unrelated. Yeah. Luckily, the water slide did not happen on the same trip. Because if I was stuck on the water slide after I ate the bad food, that could have been a real mess.
Oh my God. They would have had to shut down the whole.
I learned that Sharon's giving away luggage tags for her birthday. I learned that tickets get That I learned that tickets suck and getting thrown under the bus is worse. I love the Zen time on the SAST live show. Thank you, the Beach Life. You should bring Martina to Florida and come with us to the River Ranch. Sounds like a good time, Spikers. I'll definitely do a road trip.
I was actually looking into something that I don't know that we're going to be able to do it this summer unless have to cancel other things.
Oh.
But it's something I'm looking into throwing into maybe next spring or summer is going on it's like to Colorado to some ranches and staying for a vacation. Ooh. So we're looking into doing something like that too.
Yeah, ooh, that might be fun. Maybe we'll put a poll up in the cruise group. Really quick, guys, just a little like, you know, self, what do they call it? Just to talk Sharon up a little bit. If you have any needs for booking a new cruise, please contact Sharon from Sharon and Sea Travel. sharonatsea@gmail.com. She can take care of all of your booking needs. And if you've booked recently on your own, but you decide I'd like Sharon to handle my booking, call her and she may be able to take over and keep an eye on everything the whole time. And she's the one you'll talk to for anything you need to have to do with the cruise. So give her a holler. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button and hang out with us on the channel. Hopefully some cruise vlogs will be coming up soon, and we'll kind of put out anything else that we can that we think y'all might have a tiny bit of interest in. And join us on Facebook at the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, and hit us up over there, and we'll get you in. You can say hi, make some new friends. It's just a group of almost 5,000 people now who just interact and share things, and you can be the person that posts 6 times a week like some people do, or the person that just comments 20 times a day, or you can just watch the stuff quietly and lurk behind the scenes, never say a word. It's totally up to you. Totally
I like that one comment up there.
Which one?
Oh.
Which one? Oh, get Sharon a meadow for her birthday.
Yeah.
All right, we can work on that.
I love all the flowers.
One person said I didn't learn anything tonight. But that's okay because they're not here to learn. I learned that even when hosting company, Jamie and Sharon throw a great live stream show. Thank you so much, Nancy. You're lovely. Wonderful. I love you. Sending love to Papa Mozo. Excellent. Very nice, very nice. Hi from the background. I'm always here. I just don't speak, said Monica Smith. Well, Monica, you're welcome to stay in the background, or you can come on out and hang with us anytime you want. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I learned that frozen grapes are the new Blue Chiefs olives.
Yeah, those are my style.
There you go. When will U.S. ports open, said JP Travel Adventure. Right out of the ending the night with the toughest question in the world.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
No one knows. No one knows.
Barbados require cruisers to do mandatory 5-day quarantine, or will they be allowed to go straight to the cruise ship? I booked a cruise out of Barbados.
Oh wait, sorry.
Will Barbados require cruisers to do the mandatory 5-day quarantine, or will they be allowed to go straight to the cruise ship? I booked a cruise out of Barbados. Wondering if you've heard anything.
Oh, I believe they will be able to go straight on the cruise. But when is your cruise?
Yeah, it depends on when. It could be a lot of things can change between now and then. So hopefully it's smooth sailing. Monica said, "Why is my name red?" Maybe it's because it's you, and it's showing up in red. I'm not sure. You're in the same color as everybody else is on our end. So there you have it. All right, is that it? I'm the quiet, rare commenter. They haven't kicked me yet," said Meg W. Well, Meg, we're glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dylan said, "Thank you for booking the vloggers for me, 2023, from one TA to another." I hope that's going good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
I learned that Sharon and Sea's YouTube channel was inspired by early GoPro vlogging by Matthew.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you for paying attention.
Fun. I guess maybe kind of inspired. I don't know.
He sure did. He sure did. All right, Sharon, that's it. It's been a solid hour and a half. You guys have been amazing. We have some family. We have some folks here that we need to take care of. We need to feed them. We need to interact with them because we haven't seen them in a while. So we want to say thank you to you guys for joining us tonight. You're amazing. We appreciate it. Sorry if we'll mess with the microphone and see if we can't come back stronger next week.
I don't know if it got better or still the same
we got a pretty simple setup here, and we have minimal issues. So maybe just something's a little loose. Maybe I need a new cable or a cord or something like that. So we'll see what happens. And Sharon, what do we have coming up soon? So if you don't know, guys, next Monday is Sharon's birthday. So this weekend, I have put together something. It's kind of like something a little local, maybe if you want to call it anything, you might classify it as like a a local staycation. I'm saying too much already. I'm not going to say anything else. All I can tell you is that we got some plans, and maybe wherever we go to, we'll do a little live stream and come out and say hi, and have a cocktail with you guys if you're down with the cocktails. So keep an eye out for that. And,
all I know is we're leaving Friday. So
that's right. That's right.
So we'll be gone this week.
It's not easy for me to keep her in the dark. And she doesn't like it at all. So if she wasn't here, if you guys weren't here, she'd be saying, I don't like you. You need to tell me exactly what's up.
Well, yeah, it's something local, I know, kind of local or whatever, because otherwise I would be.
Bruce Todd said, "Is a surprise?" It is. It's going to be a surprise for Sharon. Staycation, have a great time. Daniel feels said, "Careful if you do a local, we may sneak up behind y'all." Well, that would be fantastic because then it would be a party. As a matter of fact, Daniel, I fully expect you and Nancy Fields to be getting on that Navigator of the Seas the day after Thanksgiving. So please don't disappoint. And the Beach Life says, "Are you coming over and hanging out at the pool at my house?" No, Beach Life, but I had a funny instance at work where someone said that customers here and they were having trouble with their account, and the name was Hani. And for a split second, I go, "What? Is Hani here?" Busting my chops at my work. I'm like, "Wait, how would he even know where I work? That's insane." But it crossed my mind for a split second. Just so you know. Staycations in AZ are awesome. So many great places. Said Beth Ellinger. Yeah, and you never know. Maybe Martini will be there, maybe not. So we'll see what happens, Sharon. All I can say is,
if Martini's there, it better be on a creek with flowers.
all I can tell you is bring a hat, bring some gloves, bring some boots, and some old blue jeans, and learn how to say "yeehaw."
Oh my god!
That's all you need to know. All right. On that note,
just
we're gonna
remember,
get out of
Jamie,
here.
It's my birthday, so gotta take me somewhere that I'm going.
It's gonna be a good time for all.
And I don't think I'm gonna be saying hee haw.
I can say hee haw because that's an old show from back in the day. You're gonna say yeehaw.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be saying that either.
Okay. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, we're out of here. You've been amazing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the super chats and the constant support of the channel. We appreciate it. Cruising's coming back, guys. Hang in there. A few more weeks. Some real good, solid info will come out. The whole thing's going to break wide open. I feel it in my bones that it won't be long. We're anxiously awaiting an announcement from Carnival to see what their move is going to be with regards to summertime cruising. And if there's a summertime Carnival cruise, you might find it. But we'll talk more about that later. So until next time, from myself, from Matthew in the other room on his computer, from Leanne and Nancy, who did an amazing job early in the show handling some real... if we were in Germany, they would call them Duschenbogens. So thanks for handling that. And until next time, guys.
We will see you next week. And actually, watch for maybe a live Friday evening.
Well, you never know. I'm not even sure.
Maybe.
I don't even know if where we're going there's going to be internet. But if there's not a live, there'll definitely be a post video. So we'll see what happens. This is scaring me. Don't worry. I got it all under control, babe. It's all under control.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks for being here. We love you. And
right. Good night, everyone.
Out. See ya. Good night, guys. See you next time.